Morning everyone and welcome back to Anne Fairbank in Buckton. I could definitely smell autumn in the air this morning out walking earlier. There's a definite chill and a dampness, that lovely damp smell after heavy rain. But we're ready for it, and I think if you've not been cheated out of seasons, you're ready to move on. And after such a lovely long hot summer, who can complain really? It's time to move on into autumn. So I'm going to talk to you this morning about autumn, theme B, Marc Cain delivery of theme B, Comfy Softness. And one of the pieces I'm wearing, so I'll give you the details on that at the end. And just as we've always said, you know, these first deliveries, first income of new season stock is what we call transitional pieces. So you can wear them now. I could work in this today for work comfortably in this temperature. And then as the collections move on throughout the season, the knits get heavier, the colours get slightly darker. Obviously where there's a pop of colour, we go for it because everyone is drawn to colour, one colour or another, for obvious reasons. It lifts your spirits. If you put something on in a bright neon pink or an orange or a bright Wedgwood blue, it cheers you for the day on a cold, wet October rainy day. So without further ado, let me start. I've dressed 5 models here, 2 of my Marc Cain ladies at the back who sit in the room anyway, so excuse them from being different, but they live here, as I do. So talk about number 1 first of all. You may have seen some of this if you followed. We did do a little training video on this with the girls earlier, so forgive me if I'm repeating myself. If you watch everything, brilliant, carry on watching everything. So model number 1, first of all, in this lovely oversized, this is your actual feather and down duvet filled gilet. Some of them are not. This one is the real McCoy. Having said that, it is fully washable, and if they clump together, if your feathers and down clump together in the wash, redistribute that in the tumble dryer with tennis balls. Just put a couple of tennis balls. This is a size 8, so you can see how big it is. It is meant to be oversized, but if you don't want to go too oversized, just go down from what you would normally buy in your stock size. So that is the 8, quite square and boxy, but you know, that's still this sort of soft, casual, really comfortable look. And all the colours, the neutrals in this just echo that balance, that harmony, that quiet, soft, subtle shades with just this real pop of bright neon pink on some bits. So I'll go through prices at the end. The beautiful sweater here, this is a lovely mix of virgin wool acrylic and 10% alpaca, so there is a hair in that. So if you have allergies, and I know a lot of you have very sensitive skin, that has 10% alpaca and you can feel it. But look at the way all the colours merge through and blend. Lovely V, deep V here. You could even wear that blouse under it if you wanted, if you didn't want too deep and revealing a plunge here. But then that real pop of colour with the pink on the front, and as I always say with Marc Cain, you get the print all the way around, you get value for money, so you get the hit on the back and on the sleeves as well. Absolutely beautiful, luxurious knitwear. I have teamed this with, because I'm a bit short of bottoms in this collection, so I've nicked these pink, dusky soft pink jeans from a sport collection, which I think blend. You can absolutely get away with that, just a nice soft baby pink there. So let me run through some prices. The gilet, the lovely oversized gilet, $359, fully washable. The V-neck jumper, $289, fully washable. The pink jeans from Sport, $159, 97% cotton, 3% elastane. Nice and stretchy, not too skinny on the leg. So a really smart, casual outfit to start the season and sort of go between end of summer, beginning of autumn. Model number 2 has got, there's some beautiful knitwear in this with a lot of fabric interest, like a poodle knit, so you get those textures, and that's why I love the knitwear in the autumn clothes, because you get all these richness in textures. So lovely long line, no buttons, no zips, just edge to edge gilet, again quite oversized. This is the 8, so again go as big as you want or cut it back if you don't want to, but you've got good length on that. As my granny would say, keep your kidneys warm, Debbie. So whip that off, that's really warm, and you've got the welt here coming in to give a nice neat fit under the arm and at the bottom. So if I just drop her gilet off and show you this beautiful bright neon pink, I don't think anybody could argue with that colour. I think it suits everyone. Obviously just the placket here, no buttons, so you don't get that gaping if you have a bust. a decent bust. Sometimes you do tend to poke on plackets with buttons that are never in the right place for you. So you get away with that with this. It's if you can just see Becky's homing in. It's this slightly blistered fabric, which they're very keen on, and it took me about 5 years to catch up with it. But just accept it, it's what it is. I wouldn't press the life out of that, just leave it as it is. It's just a polyester, fully washable. Lovely little detail on the sleeve there with those 3 gold buttons. Beautiful collar here and lovely shape there on the neckline. And as I say, you could slip that under the jumper as a layer piece. And on the bottom here, just a pair of additions. This is additions that Becky and I buy to boost the collection if we feel we're a bit short of pieces, in this lovely warm stone. And it is a warm stone colour. And see all the stitching here? So it tapers very neatly into the ankle and gives you a beautiful shape. So some price points. Poodle knit long gilet, which is 75% virgin wool, by the way, $289. The just a polyester, 100% polyester blouse, $179, and then the Addition stone jeans, which are $159. These are 6% elasto multi-ester, and if you follow me, you will have heard me gabble on about this before. The elasto multi-ester is this crossing of polyester yarns to give it maximum stretch. 6% of that, 2% of elastane, so overall 8% stretch, but they go back in, it shrinks, so accommodates for comfort for use, moving, living, sitting, eating, but then goes back in when you wash. Again, tightens up when you wash them. So on to model number 3, and we have this classic. This is this lovely fine gauge knitwear that we sell really well. It's a mix of wool, cashmere and silk, and just beautifully fashioned to give you a nice knit shape on the sleeve. Look at the way that's all done. So you get that very fine ribbing on the sleeve, just a little bit on the bottom, and just your V here, and then button through. Just a nice little classic piece. It does have a little t-shirt that goes underneath, which looks like a little twin set. But here I have put the little print t-shirt, and I'll talk about the print and point out that in a minute. So this is the t-shirt. This is the J50 fabric. I'm in the silk top in the same print. So the sleeve, look at the length of that sleeve, comes to the elbow, really flattering length and slightly more formal than just a cap sleeve on a t-shirt. You've got your little polyester satin trim here, and again here in that lovely champagne sort of colour, oystery colour. The print, if you look in detail, is actually an animal print. Looks abstract, but it's actually an animal print. You've got little birds, you've got little beetles, you've got Mr. Frog. I mean, it's beautiful. And like lily pads, if you really study it, the more you look, the more you find. And then obviously your hit of neon pink here and some black, outlined in black. So you could put that with a pair of black trousers or black jeans. But I've put it with its partner, which is this pull-on little satin trim here. So all marries up. It's all this attention to detail that Marc Cain is so brilliant at. And that's what you're paying for. You can tell you've got nice things on when you wear these. So just a pull-on jersey pant, slight boot leg on that. You can see slightly wider leg. So very easy, very comfortable to wear, elasticated all the way around. Stitched seam down the front. So quite formal looking if you like, but you could wear that just with a chunky trainer or a heel, depending on where you're going. So you can dress it up, dress it down. So price points on that. The little cardigan, which is 60% virgin wool, is $249, silk and cashmere in that. And the A-line print t-shirt, $159 with the little silk trim. And the pull-on wide leg jersey trouser, can't see without my glasses. What are they doing up here? Let's use them. So these are a mixture of polyester and tencel, so they feel really soft. Got a nice drape, 8% elastane, nice and stretchy, $179. And incidentally, my top is the same. So A-line shape, little top, wide sleeve. This is my size. I'm a 12, so you can see the size on me. I wouldn't go any smaller, but it's the silk. So it's 92% silk, same as the dress, which we'll see at the end, 8% elastane. And I'm a bit more expensive. I'm $219. So the dress, always a nice dress. So this is same as me. This is 92% silk, 8% elastane, fully washable, which I think is brilliant for a silk dress. Just nice little V detail here, pull on, no zips, but you do have this little tie feature at the front. So you can leave it depending on, you know, if you're a bit thicker on the waist and maybe straight up and down, you don't need to do anything with that. If you want to pull it in on almost empire line and accentuate a smaller midriff, obviously when you get it on, then just cinch it in and just tie it in a bow and finish it off like that. It's got little eyelets, gold eyelets on the end. So midi dress, it's a really good length. These models are, I'd say 5'9", 5'10", so good length. And, you know, just a 3/4 sleeve with a little loose cuff there. You could wear that to, I have sold this to a lady for her son's wedding. So you could wear it to a wedding, you could wear it to a party, you could wear it to the races with a hat. You can dress that up, or in the autumn, if you want to put some nice boots and a leather bomber jacket, suede jacket, you can do that as well. Very versatile. And that is priced at $439. And finally, poodle knit again in this lovely coat. So a coat, what we call a coat again, nice big deep pockets. You could put her over her, even though she's shorter. Doesn't matter, that layered look. You don't need to be, you know, the same matchy-matchy. Don't worry about matchy-matchy anymore. I never did anyway. So button through right up to the neck, into a funnel neck here. So lovely, cozy, warm. You can do it with that. You can do it with the trousers. You can do it with the jeans. You can do it with a pair of denim jeans and a white t-shirt if you want. Lots of use out of this. And again, oversized. This is the 8. So have it as big as you want, as big as you dare. And then the beautiful scarves. This is quite a big scarf. If I was to open this up, you'd see it's a massive square with the beautiful print on it. This is quite expensive because it's wool, 70% wool, 30% cashmere. $239, fully washable. And the poodle jacket, $529. So Comfy Softness, I think you'll agree, matches its name, lives up to its name. Beautiful colour palette. I think that suits everyone. These are not cold colours, they're warm, they work well together. You can mix and match them with other colours. You can mix and match all these pieces. Obviously there are a few other pieces in the collection and I'm still outstanding a couple of pieces to come. But the deliveries are coming in thick and fast. So the best way to see these and appreciate the nuance and the subtlety of the colours and the sizing, obviously, is to come and see us and let us play with you in the fitting room and try things on and get where you want to be. It's much, much easier and it's good fun. It's retail therapy. Thank you.